Oh, g'day guys, Rich here, and I'm going to teach you a bit about the differences between the live Scrum and the Scrum machine. It's no secret New Zealand has the biggest, baddest rugby players in the world, so it's no surprise that sometimes injuries happen. Approximately 40% of the real serious injuries in rugby, which are usually spinal, takes place during the Scrum. 11% of these injuries affect the forwards, which are these guys. That means that scrummaging has double the risk of injury than any other contact event in rugby. Fun fact, the front row sustain 91% of all injuries during the Scrum, with the Scrum also being responsible for 71% of the front row lumbar spinal injuries. There's an average of 13 scrums per match. That means these fellas are 13 times more likely to get hurt during a Scrum. There are 3 phases during the Scrum process. There's the crouch, the touch, the set, followed by the push. During the crouch phase, the lumbar spine is on a 139-degree angle. It then changes, although not by much, to a 141-degree angle. In the third phase, or the set position, we see the spine jump to 148 degrees. Then in our final phase, the push position, the spine is at a whopping 160 degrees. Like Star Wars, there are a lot of forces at work here. Let's have another look at that and see exactly what's going on. The obvious forces we can see here is the forward force, which is the forward momentum of one team. This momentum has an output of around 4,430 to 7,982 newtons. Now for those of you asking, Rich, what are newtons for? Well, newtons are the units used to measure force. Pretty neat, eh? To put that into context, it takes approximately 2,500 newtons to crush a human skull. The second force is the sustained force, which occurs after the engagement of the Scrum. When both sides are continually pushing against each other, a force of 7,170 newtons is created. We then move to the exciting compression forces. This is the force that is rebounded back through the body and is usually around 8,700 to 16,500 newtons. The sustained compression, or rather, the sustained opposing force, starts at around 4,800 newtons and can get all the way up to 8,300 newtons. Now let's have a gander and see what happens when these guys take on a real challenge. The same phases go for the live Scrum as it does for the machine. There's the crouch, the touch, the set, followed by the push. In the live Scrum, during the crouch, the spine is at a 105 to 109 degree angle. In the set position, we see the spine at a 140 to 163 degree angle. When the players push, the spine can vary from 150 to 183 degrees. As you can see, rugby ain't no joke. That is why it is recommended when practicing your Scrum technique, you practice on both the Scrum machine as well as against an opposition. This ensures your safety on the field and make sure you're using good technique. So kids, remember to be safe playing our national sport and to always eat your Weet-Bix for those big strong bones.